And jkellwell, bkellwell is awesome, right? He's mastered some parts of hunimal, and he in this company we can call it Nidgimal or fadgimal or targimal, but typically people call it hunimal because way over here is hun, and that's what it's all based on. Hun is the first two symbol number. From nin down to zo, you just get one symbol for each one. You can see a zo is a double zero. A one has a zero in the tens place. Same with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And zot is a zero in the ones place, but there's nothing that different between 9 and 10. 9 and zot are just connected, just next to each other. They're not like nin and hun, where you have to have a second symbol. And so once you get used to these symbols, and the symbols are different because there's overlap of the numbers, and so you can't instantly, like, that's a snicks. But like, the reason I can tell is that it's, well, one comes after vine, it comes before zveen, but also the 1 and the 6 are really spelled out and emphasized, because, like, I wonder if this is why Asia has so many symbols that it plays with. Like, if we were speaking in Mandarin or Cantonese, zveen would be 1 or 2 numbers. It would be sev, 1, 10, sev. It would be 10 sev. It would be 2 symbols, 2 syllables, and 2 numbers. But if you showed it like in context of like a written piece, the numbers would not be the ones with the most symbols. In this case, because of hunimal, going all the way up to nin, there are more number symbols than there are letter symbols in English. That's huge, man. And it's not just pi and e and I and other numbers that we can get used to. It's also fort, frun, fru, free, fror, frive, frix, frev, freit, frine. Fifth. And fifth is squared to twive hun. Twive hun goes to twix 1, twev 4, twait 9, twine snicks, thirt twive. And that's the big one. So I humbly submit to you the pattern of the squares as being where you can really practice hunimal to your great benefit, because you'll learn some square numbers, and if you do it right, you get to go up and down this reflective pattern of repeating symbols. So to explain that further, 6 twive is twive squared. 6 zvix and 5 zvix are twix and twor squared. So either way you go, you get a zvix. And as you go further to sev twine and 5 twine, the pattern continues. Both have a twine. So it comes up to a mound at twive squared. Zo 1, 4, 9, snicks, twive, thrix, frine, score, gun, hun is the first 10. Hun twan, hun fror, hun skine, hun nix, 2 twive, that's 15, vine squared. 2 fix, 2 gine, 3 twor, 3 scun, 4 hun. 4 frun, 4 gore, 5 twine, 5 zvix, 6 twive. Now it reflects, and if you want, it goes backwards. 6 vix, sev twine, sev gore, 8 frun, 9 hun, 9 scun, zot twor, zot gine, 1 fix, 2 twive, 2 nix, 3 skine, 4 fror, vine twun, snicks hun. Snicks guns, veen score, 8 frine, 8 thrix, 20 twive, twun, snicks, 2 9, twee 4, twor 1, twive hun. And that's where it starts repeating. From twive hun at fifth squared to hun squared is a repetition of the ones place. The zo 1 4 snicks 4 9 snicks twive thrix frine score gun hun all the way to 6 twive. Why is it that I think I emphasize the squares? It's just something that is reasonable to do in your head. It's too much. So, and it's only for people that are bored of counting. You can just count in hunimal and it's fun. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, zot 1, 2, 3, 4, and vine, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 20. Like it's fun. But the squares are when you get bored of that and you're like third, thrun, through, threet, thror, thrive, thrix, threv, threat, thrine. I know all this by now. Well, instead think third squared, 9 hun. What comes next? 9 scun.